Well, weather-wise, it was a nice one out there today, albeit on the chilly side, but at least we had a fair bit of sun. Temperatures topping out in the lower 60s. Milder temperatures ahead as we go closer to the weekend, and by the weekend, though, unsettled and turning wet, all courtesy of this upper-level low. So let's take a look at that. It's burgeoning on the west coast, and you can see a very well-developed subtropical jet stream that spans all the way back through Hawaii, then toward the southwest U.S., and this whole mess is going to be pushing eastward. That means clouds are going to be getting locked in and staying in. Right now, we have a little bit of a subtropical jetlet, we could call it, moving through the region. That's bringing the high clouds through the area late this afternoon, early this evening, but should move on out tomorrow to allow for a little sunshine in the afternoon before our secondary surge of high clouds moves in out ahead of our next weather maker. Meanwhile, as we look across the U.S., all the weather back across the west right now, and winter storm warnings in effect for portions of the Sierra Nevada. Up to 2 feet of snow possible in the higher mountains of the Sierra Nevada on northward. So good news there as well for those folks that are not only looking to ski but get more water into the mountains, really recharging California. Meanwhile, close to home, high pressure is pushed off to the east. We have mostly an easterly flow across the area, and you see the rounds of high clouds that have been moving across the area. So again, tomorrow I expect a sun and high cloud mix. More clouds in the morning, hopefully a little bit more sun in the afternoon. So let's track that subtropical jet stream and look at this arc right here as we get into Friday. That means the cloud cover is probably going to be thick with the subtropical jet stream. Not looking overly wet, but we could see some patchy light rain as we head into Friday. Then here's the upper level low. Watch how it energizes the subtropical jet stream, the upper low here. And this is the area where we're going to see our next weather maker, and this is for Christmas Eve. During the evening of Christmas Eve, you see how the winds turn, go north here, and then go this way. So we have what we call a diffluent flow. And the two things you watch as a meteorologist is different quadrants of the jet stream. The front left quadrant of the jet stream and the right rear quadrant. So this is the front left quadrant of the jet stream. So that's going to be the weather maker. And then that moves on through Christmas Day. And then here we are in the right rear portion of the subtropical jet. But we could see a secondary system. That would be Tuesday, but that may manifest out in the Gulf of Mexico. So an unsettled pattern as we go through Christmas. And then we're settling on cooler conditions. We have a big trough right here. One thing you really notice, this is a big Arctic ridge of high pressure. So as we get closer to the new year, it looks to get colder. This Christmas, though, mild and unsettled and potentially wet, especially Christmas Eve. Chilly overnight tonight, cool tomorrow into the mid to upper 60s. There you see the sun in the afternoon. Then here come the high clouds again as we head into Thursday, 40s at night, upper 60s to near 70. Rain chances holding off until about Friday. A few spotty showers possible. We get into Saturday, unsettled for sure, and then we'll be mild. Then we get into Christmas Eve, and you see showers and some embedded storms. We're not expecting severe weather, but we could get a good soaking. And then, if it all works out well, the Euro trying to bring a front through for Christmas Day, but the GFS keeps us wet, and there's that secondary system manifesting in the Gulf on this model. But we do think it's going to get colder as we work our way deeper into next week. As for rainfall, we're not going to show you model data quite yet. It's still all over the place, but the Weather Prediction Center going for 1 to 2 inches of rain for the area, so we are probably going to be in for a good soaking come Sunday. Timing on Sunday still too early to call. Right now we'd favor afternoon and evening hours. So temperatures overnight tonight still in the chill zone, mid to upper 30s northern parishes, upper 30s, lower 40s elsewhere. You can see where those high clouds will be thickest and impacting us mainly along and south of the I-10 corridor. And then after that chilly start, temperatures warm up nicely into the upper 60s with some sunshine tomorrow afternoon. So we'll go 43 for the overnight low with those high clouds, especially late tonight through tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow those high clouds in and out. Nice day though overall. You won't see full sunshine throughout the day, but as we get into the afternoon hours, we should see breaks in those high clouds, allowing for the sun to peek on through. So as we move it on into the 10-day forecast, winter gets here on the calendar officially Thursday evening, and then unsettled with some light rain showers Friday, 40% Saturday, 70% Sunday. That's when we could see an inch or two of rain, and we got to leave in some lingering rain chances for Christmas Day, but that's still up in the air, but certainly feeling chillier and drier toward the end of next week. That's it for weather for now. We're going to have more news coming up right after the break.